Pinkie Pie on Red Bull by Living Robots. Tastes like failed party.
We'll give you wings.
Pinkie Pie mouthed as she stared at the strange, slender can. She'd heard a lot about this strange drink from her friend Lyra, the turquoise unicorn being knowledgeable about all things human. As she examined the canister, noticing a strange tab at the top, meant for hands, not hooves, she sat down and pondered.
Wait, she said. If this will give me wings, then wouldn't I become a Pegasi?
As interesting the thought was, and as much as the pink earth pony could ponder on such a wonder, yet oddly painful thought, she decided that the phrase was irrelevant, unimportant, and didn't matter. She circled the can, prowling it as if it were a predator, and this poor, helpless can of mystery fluid was her prey. What did it taste like? Why would any pony or human claim it gave you wings? Did it have enough carbonation to let her burp the pony rock anthem? She smiled to herself, taking pride on her priorities.
Well, this can isn't going to open and drink itself,
the mayor voice, adding philosophically,
because that would be cannibalism.
She snorted at her pun and grabbed the tab with her mouth and pulled. The pink party pony shot straight up with a gas as the fizzy drink shot up her nose in an ear-cracking fsss. Pinkie slapped a hoof to her nose in agony.
I could be wrong,
she moaned painfully,
but I don't think it's supposed to go that way.
A few snorts and a giant sneeze later, she returned her attention back to the unassuming aluminum can.
Okay, Mr. Fizzy-a-Fizz. That was not nice at all. What do you have to say for yourself?
Silence.
Don't you know that it's impolite, no, inconsiderate, nay, just plain downright rude to spray yourself at some poor pony's nose?
Silence.
I want you to sit there and think about what you've done, you mean bully. My nosy-wosy is sore, and the bubbly-wubblies are tickling and burning in a tickling, burning way.
She paused for a moment to put her hoof on her hips and glare at the tin can, which now looked incredibly guilty for tickling and burning Pinkie's nosy-wosy.
Now, you feel bad about what you did, you tiny tin of a can?
Silence.
I thought so.
The earth pony gingerly lifted the can with both hooves and lifted it to her lips, taking a long drink, feeling the fizz burn and tickle her throat on its way down. Pinkie made a face. It didn't taste all that great, and any burps were just foam that went up her nose. No, this drink was not for ponies. Why humans like this silly drink was beyond her. Hey, Pinkie! A blur of color and Rainbow Dash hovered over her, wings beating at an even tempo, keeping her aloft. What's up?
Why you, silly?
Pinkie laughed, sipping at the drink again. Because why not?
Oh, and the clouds? You missed a few. And the sky, and the sun, and the stars, and...
Whoa, slow down there. Pinkie blinked for a moment, then tilted her head. Was it her? Or was everything around her now going slower? She took another sip of the strange, not-so-great-tasting drink.
Dashy, what's wrong? You're not saying anything.
Rainbow Dash started to open her mouth to speak when a thought came to Pinkie's head.
Oh, wait, I thought of a joke. Okay, two ponies are walking. One walked into a bar, the other ducked. Wasn't that hilarious?
Rainbow Dash didn't reply, her eyes blinking almost as slow as gummies.
Okay, not your cup of tea, which actually makes no sense since we're not drinking tea, and come to think of it, what tea do you like? I mean, if we were drinking tea, what type of tea would you be drinking? And if you didn't like that tea, it wouldn't be like your cup of tea. Actually, it would, but considering that you don't like it, why would you be drinking it? Is it because you don't like the cup of tea by Twilight Sparkles? Why would you be drinking Twilight's tea? I mean, I know she likes tea, but she probably has enough to drink on her own, but still, that would be taking something that isn't yours. That is, if you took it. I mean, she could have given it to you. Twilight is a kind mare, really nice and all, but still, then it would be borrowed cup of tea, and that you don't like. But why would you borrow it if you didn't like it? Is it because you don't know that you don't like it? Aw, Dashy, why would you do such a thing? But wait, if you took the tea and the cup, then that would be stealing, because she would have said you could take the tea, but not the tea cup, so give it back, but she'd forgive you, she's really nice, like a good cup of tea, but wait, you don't like tea, so why are you drinking it in the first place? Really, Dashy? What do you have to say about that?
Rainbow Dash looked startled. Well, she would be looking startled if she'd been moving like she was supposed to. Pinkie, why are you talking so fast? Rainbow Dash asked, as if she were speaking in slow-mo. Pinkie laughed.
Oh, Dashy, you're so funny. I'm not moving fast. You're just being really slow, silly. But the more I think about it, why are you moving so slow? You're not a slowpoke or anything, but why would you be moving like a slowpoke? You don't poke anything. Really, the expressions we make up are so silly, Willy, it makes me look normal. And I try and be but anything but normal. because normal is no fun, because I like to keep it random and party to the max! You know what I mean? Of course you know what I mean! What a silly question!
With a sigh, Pinkie drained the last of her drink and tossed the empty can aside, thoroughly disappointed. That drink was nothing more than a failed party in a can, and tasted like soggy cookies in water. Ew. With a shrug, Pinkie trotted off to find something more interesting and fun to do, to make up for the disappointment of a drink that had promised wings. Rainbow Dash blinked, and the pink mare was gone, leaving only a blue and silver checkered can behind. Landing very confused at what was going on, she examined the can closer, reading, "Red Bull, it will give you wings. Pony feathers." Dash grumbled, "I have a bad feeling about this." That was Pinkie Pie on Red Bull by Living Robot on filmfiction.net. Thank you for listening, every pony. Link to the story is in the description. Go leave a like and comment on Living Robot's page, and leave a like and comment here if you would be so kind. This was actually the prequel story to DJ Pone 3 on Red Bull. I told the author I did a reading of his story, and he recommended that I read this one as well, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Believe me, it was difficult. As short a story as it was difficult because reading in Pinkie Pie's fast voice is, oh my god, it's crazy. There was just a whole paragraph of text, and I was like, oh good god, but it was funny either way. I was actually hoping for a few more shenanigans. But anyway, thank you for listening, and I will see you all in the next reading. Stay brony, everybody.